My story starts in the 2nd grade. Here I had developed anxiety. By the time I was in high school, my attendance was so bad, my principal was ready to expel me. I was at my wit's end. I had tried every therapy I could think of, but nothing was working. However, when I was 17, I had found a therapy that was starting to help me. My therapist was really making breakthroughs with me, and for the first time in a long while, I was starting to feel like myself.
This is Koby. My dog is my therapist.
As he turns and he's like, I don't care anymore, man.
I was put on a lot of other therapies in my life. Like, I tried everything from counseling to medication to all sorts of programs in the community. I mean, they had me on like 12 pills at one point, like to try to treat everything, and it just, nothing seemed to work. Like, I was put on antidepressants when I was 9, and ever since then, they tried me on like all sorts of different drugs, and nothing really made an impact at all. So I rescued Koby off Kijiji, actually, and so I saw a picture of this dog and he looked really afraid and scared. So when I met his original owners, they were really sketchy, and they told me that dog food is a waste of money and that chips are better, and that specifically sour cream and onion chips is what they've been feeding him as his main diet, and that like vets are a waste of money, and so he'd never been to the vet, he'd never gotten any shots done. But then I realized how much he helped my anxiety, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if he could be a service dog for me? So I looked into the laws and I called the Human Rights Code, and they said that all you need is a doctor's note. I was able to get that from my doctor, so I was able to appeal to the school board, but they wanted to test him first because they said, well, we can't just let any dog into the school because he hasn't gone through the testing that all these other certified service dogs go through. So they hired this lady from the Canine Kennel Club to develop the first self-trained service dog test in Canada, and he was the pilot project, and he was tested, and he passed, and so they let him come to class, and now that test is the standard across Canada to help other students. So Koby really has changed my life. I don't know where I would be without him, because like, they were trying to tell me that there was nothing else they could really do, and you know, that they've tried all these things and basically I'm a lost cause, and they literally said I'm taking up a space in the classroom. That was really hurtful because they kind of acted like I wasn't trying, and people were starting to not believe in me anymore. And at the beginning I think people had hope, but after years and years and years of me not being able to go to school, I think they were at wit's end, like, what do we do with this girl? It's just kind of cut her loose and hope for the best. So I think getting Koby was a last-ditch effort to, you know, be able to finish high school, and amazingly it was the only thing that worked, so I'm really grateful that I was able to have the ability to bring him to school, because I don't know where I would be today if I didn't have him at school with me.